Hey there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop again this week. Was there yesterday. So now it's time for an early morning comic book haul video. But got 5 comics. 4 I pulled off 4 from my pull list. 1 I pulled off the shelf. That's how it goes. But first I'll show you the top of the printer comics I got this week. That's the Marquis by Guy Davis. And this is a Phantom Stranger cover by Luis Dominguez. Did that one. I had to look that one up. And I noticed I picked big-hatted, long-caped guys. Long coat guys for this for these covers. And you know, I don't. When did the Marquis? This is, of course, from the early '70s. The Phantom Stranger. I don't remember. I don't even remember this one. I know I have a few Phantom Strangers, but I don't remember any of them, I think. This is number 31. And the Marquis is number 2 of 2. Hell's Courtesan, 2 of 2. I barely remember this, too. What year did the Marquis come out? I gotta look now. Hold on a second. 2002 Oni Press. So this came... No wonder I don't remember it. I haven't read it in 22 years. Man, 22 years can pass pretty quickly in retrospect. All right, let's see what comics I got this week. First one is Joseph Schmalke's 7 Years in Darkness, number 7 Years in Darkness, Year 2, number 3. Cardstock. You know what's weird? I always see, I've seen it indicated before on final order cutoff. You know, cardstock cover on this one. Usually that's only indicated when there's not a cardstock cover too. Like DC sells their $4 books also for $5 with a cardstock cover. This one's a $5 book, but there, as far as I know, there is no self-covered $4 version. But fun book. He's a creator I only discovered in the last few years. They're doing a wizard school story here where, you know, 100 students get taken on and only 6 or something graduate. The other 94 die. You don't want to go to that school. But it's good stuff. I enjoy this. Like I said, this is year 2. I think the first one was maybe 6 issues. Year 1, so I think this is the final issue of Precious Metal, which I've really been enjoying. Darcy Van Podgeest is the writer, Ian Bertram is the artist, Matt Hollingsworth is the colorist, and it's the art that's really been doing this for me. The story is just this sort of, I don't even know how to describe it, weird, futuristic, fantasy magic story with, I don't know, this guy chasing after some kid he's trying to save because he couldn't save his own kid. But it's really for me, it's the artwork and storytelling that make the story. And it's from the world of Little Bird. I have to go back and reread Little Bird, because it was sort of the same way. I don't remember the exact story on it because I was too caught up in the artwork. I think is really, really nice. But I believe this is the last issue. It was only going 5. Nope, next issue. Must be going 6. Because there's cover art for the next issue. So this must be a 5 of 6. Big, thick book, too. This is probably double size for $6. Then I think this is I think this is the last issue of Plastic Death and Dolls, number 5. Let me flip to the back and see if we have we have a The End on the inside front cover. So 5 of 6 of that and this is by Doug Wagner story, Daniel Hilliard art, Michelle Madsen color, Ed Dukeshire letters. And I just, this is the 3rd series from these guys I've picked up. So whatever they do next, I'll probably pick that up too. Then I've got issue 2 from Oni Press of the Autumn Kingdom. I don't like these giant logo in the middle of the art covers. I just do not like them. Colin Bunn and Christopher Mitten. I liked the first issue. It kind of seems to me so far to be sort of a young adult sort of fantasy series. These two teenage girls, I think they were young. I don't even think they were like 17, 18. I think they were like 13, 14. Go on a vacation with their family, a mother and father. The father is some kind of writer. And then all of a sudden, all these magical creatures attack them. And I thought they killed the parents, but they just turned out I think they just kidnapped the parents. And now I think these two girls are going to go look for their parents or something like that. I don't know. Some nice artwork there. There's the giant magic sword she found at the end of last issue. But I liked issue 1 enough to pick up issue 2, especially with only what did I only have 1, 2, 3 on my pull list. Then I added that one. Some weeks are like that. It's like I'll take on a week where I had 10 books coming in, I might not have taken a chance on the Autumn Kingdom #2, but with only 3 books coming in my pull list, well, you know what? I'll take a chance on Autumn Kingdom #2. We'll see if I like it. I liked #1 well enough, but it's funny how many comics, series I'll get that I like well enough that I won't add any more issues of because I got enough comics. I've reached the end of my budget. Shouldn't say I got enough comics. You never have enough comics. But though I was just giving comics away to some of my students this week. And here's the one I pulled off the shelf. This is the Savage Sword of Conan issue #2. And I ended up getting this one. Besides the fact that I wanted another comic, and they had it, Sleepy Reader said this was the best issue of the 3 so far. And I picked up issue 1, but I was a little put off by the art. I shouldn't even say the art in issue 1. I should say the coloring. Or the lack of color. It looked like the main story in issue 1 to me, and I've heard other people say this too, there was something off about the grayscale. It looked to me like a story that was done full color that they just turned grayscale. And when you do that, the tonal values aren't right because they become more random than if you actually colored it, expecting it to be black and white. Now, I don't know if that's what happened, but that's what it looked like. No matter how it happened, it looked to me that the tones were not good in issue #1, and I found that completely distracting. But this one looks like it was meant to read in black and white. There's there's some tone work right there. But it's black and white tone work. So, Carrie Nord on the back cover. Let's see who does the front cover. Does it say? Cover A, Dave Dorman. And who's doing the insides? Maybe I should tell you that too. The inside. That's one of those. Jim Zub and Richard Pace. Okay. Good stuff there. Let me show you a little. What do I got this week? We've got Dreams of Things 249. We've got a classic Green Woman, Star Trekian. Star Trek prepared us all for green women. Though she's got some sort of magenta energy belly going on. There we go. I kind of like the way that one came out. Some rainbows behind her. Ooh, look at that. As I get closer on that magenta and purple energy belly, we can see the lines in it. It's like it kind of all blends together at this size. And as we step into it, it churns with energy. Kind of neat. I like the way she came out. More magenta up top to link with that magenta down there. I can see what I was doing back on August 20th. August 20th, Jared. I can see what you were doing there with those two magentas. Alrighty. So there you go. Whoa, knocking things over. Some comic books, some artwork, and you guys have a good week out there.